Hey, welcome to So Awkward. It's me, Don.
I'm Jester.
We just saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Is that what it's called?
Sure. I don't know.
We saw the second Guardians of the Galaxy.
We saw the
movie.
second one.
How bored were you?
I wasn't.
Did you like it?
I did.
I loved it.
You're watching So Awkward. This is Freddy Krueger saying hi.
I loved it. I thought it was awesome. It started a little slow, but by the end, I was 100% on board. I even cried at the end.
I almost cried.
I cried. I'm not gonna give anything away. A beautiful ending. Cat Stevens. Great soundtrack, great movie. I loved it. I think I liked it more than the first one.
I certainly did.
I think it was funnier, had more character moments.
It was very funny.
It was very funny.
Everybody was funny.
I liked everybody. I liked Star-Lord.
I liked the snail lady. What was
Mantis?
her name? Okay.
She was great. Who was that actress?
I don't know.
She was great. She's like stole the movie. Her and the chemistry with her and Drax was really interesting and fun. I don't know where they're going with that.
I don't either.
But if I haven't watched any or read anybody's reviews, and I don't want to complain about anything, so I'm not complaining about anything, but my prediction for what other people will complain about is that the story, the first movie had kind of a more structured story. Like it had a traditional story, whereas this didn't. You didn't really know what the threat was till like the last act of the movie. But I liked that.
I think it worked really well.
Like, so it was just kind of like, and even the threat itself was so weird and so esoteric. It was like, but I didn't really care about that. I thought the movie itself, like every scene was so much fun. Like it was like a series of, it was almost like reading like a year's worth of comic book stories. It was like a bunch of different scenes. I liked it.
I don't read comic books.
You know, I read comic books. I haven't read too much of the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff. So a lot of it was lost on me. Not lost on me, but there was, like, towards the end, they had all these, like, Sylvester Stallone was in there. Mm-hmm. I don't know who his character was. I mean, I know who his character was in the movie, but I'm sure he was from some Guardians of the Galaxy story.
So I was looking at a guy's hair.
Yondu? Yondu's hair?
Yondu's hair.
Michael Rooker's back as Yondu. I love that he's this blue space alien, but he still is just a southern redneck. Like he's Michael Rooker.
He's Michael Rooker.
He's great. My friend Michael Rooker, who we met.
Your best friend.
Yeah. Who in reality is like 5'5". Remember that? I towered over Michael Rooker.
He's taller than that.
Kurt Russell's in there. And then they had the scene, like it opens with Kurt Russell, what, 36 or whatever, sometime in the 70s.
Years ago.
And they did like, you know, the new thing they do now is they de-age actors.
Yeah, which is cool.
It was the best it was flawless. It was like, is this footage of Kurt Russell?
Right.
Because then
great.
They started doing it like they did in those X-Men movies, right, where they de-aged like Professor X.
Right.
And it just looked weird. They did it in Tron when they de-aged Jeff Bridges. That may have been the first time they did it. And he looked like a cartoon character.
And then they're doing it in the Pirates movie.
Right.
Did you catch? Yeah.
Yes. In that horrible trailer.
It was the worst.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It looked funny.
It looked funny. No, it looked like, did they get some kid
Right.
and put like a rubber mask on him? No, but Kurt Russell in this one.
Kurt Russell looked great.
It looked amazing. Brandy, you're a fine girl.
No, the chain.
Oh yeah.
Come on! I was so excited.
We're not going to spoil anything, but Star-Lord wins by channeling the power of Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
Right? That was awesome.
It's the best part of the whole movie. The first fight scene with Groot. That was pretty great.
That was great. Like the opening credits
Yeah.
was this fight scene. It was Groot. Not that we won't spoil anything.
That was...
It was really clever and funny. I imagine some people will think this movie went a little too overboard with the humor.
There were a couple of times I think it fell a little flat.
I mean, all of it was funny, but sometimes it did feel a little bit like a Joss Whedon production thing. But I think I laughed at every joke. I think that was funny. I really like Zoe Saldana.
Mm-hmm.
She's great. Bradley Cooper, I think, he does an amazing vocal performance. Drax.
Bradley Cooper's better when you don't see him.
But he's so handsome. I don't know much about Bradley Cooper. I haven't seen too much Bradley Cooper stuff. He was really good in that Sniper movie. I like Bradley Cooper. Batista, the wrestler, as Drax, he's super funny. He's really good.
His laugh is the best.
His laugh is the best. And then they credit, because I joked about how it's Vin Diesel. He's in the credits as
He's
Baby
in the
Groot.
credits. Yeah.
They must have done something digitally? I don't know.
I don't know.
And stay for the credits, because there's like, not just a scene. There's like a bunch of scenes. And some of them I didn't, like the scene with Sylvester Stallone and them, I don't know who any of those characters are.
No.
So I didn't get that. But the scene where they're setting up, and I won't spoil it, but I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see how they screw up.
Oh boy?
Yeah. It's my favorite. That's my favorite character.
Okay.
No, I loved it.
Sorry.
No, the best scene, and I know you were laughing too, because I could see you, was when it was Yondu and Rocket were trying to break out of prison with Groot's help.
Oh, yeah.
That had me in stitches. And that, because this dumb scene where they're just trying to break out and they send Groot to go get, not to talk about it, but, and
He just has to go get something.
He has to go get something, he keeps bringing the wrong thing, and it goes on for like 45 minutes. Anyway, go see it.
Those three were the best.
Yeah.
Did we have any time where it was not incredibly cold or incredibly hot to film reviews?